There's a problem in my neighborhood. It bothers me. I think someone should do something about it. Can you guess what it is? It's not the broken glass in the driveway behind one of the neighborhood stores. It's not the pile of dirty mattresses and box springs discarded behind a different store nearby and loosely stacked at the curb. It is cockroaches. Cockroaches in the wrong place are bad. My neighborhood is the wrong place for cockroaches to live. If you have ever lived in a house with cockroaches, you know how bad it can be. If you have never lived in a house with cockroaches, consider yourself fortunate. When I was a child, we lived on Doburn Avenue with a lot of cockroaches. We lived in a duplex. My mother said that when the people on the other side of the duplex sprayed to kill cockroaches, the cockroaches would leave there and some would come over to our side of the building. She said this to explain why we had so many cockroaches. I don't know whether this was true or not, but it sounded plausible. The kitchen was the room with the most cockroaches. They would squeeze into very narrow slot-like openings between the kitchen cabinets. They would hang on upside down under the cabinets. When the kitchen lights were off at night, they would come out in the dark and run across the ceiling, hanging upside down. If you came into the kitchen at night and turned on the light, they would be startled and would make a run for it to go hide. Sometimes they would lose their grip and fall on you from the ceiling. Yuck. They liked climbing around in the kitchen garbage looking for food. I think they were also attracted by the accumulation of grease around the burners on top of the stove. Sometimes there were also a smaller number of cockroaches in the bathroom. There was only one bathroom. They were looking for water to drink. I hate cockroaches. I saw every size of cockroach, including little bitty ones. I saw full-grown adult ones and every size in between. The largest ones I saw as a child were maybe 3/4 of an inch long and 3/8 of an inch wide, not counting their legs or antenna. They were brown, and I think they were called German cockroaches. The cockroaches I see in my neighborhood now are much larger, and I see them outside, outdoors. I'm staying with my sister, and she does not have cockroaches. I see these giant-sized cockroaches as I walk from the Alum transit station to my sister's condo. When I walk from the transit station to her condo, I'm walking east. These giant-sized cockroaches are scurrying around on the sidewalk on the northern side of the street, near where Nancy Lane meets Florence Avenue. They are a serious problem. I've seen them there at least 4 times. I try to avoid stepping on them because they make a sickening crunching sound when their hard outer shells break underneath your shoe, and you get dead cockroach body parts on the bottom of your shoes that you wipe off by dragging the soles of your shoes across a piece of lawn. Tonight, September 6, 2016, I saw 42 live giant cockroaches, some on the sidewalk, but most of them on the concrete block retaining wall, as I walked past their usual hangout. I hate cockroaches. I hate these cockroaches. Can't some government agency do something about the cockroach infestation that is on and next to the public sidewalk? Can't some government agency do something about this cockroach infestation that is on and next to the public sidewalk?